Hi everyone, I'm Angela. Welcome and welcome back to Angela's Fashion Mix. I hope you've had a fantastic day and thank you for being here. I always appreciate that. Today's video is a continuation of what to wear to a winter wedding. If you did not see part one, take a look at that and that will give you an idea of how to kind of start thinking about the process of what that might look like, including some accessories and how to bring a little sparkle to this space. So in this video, I am sharing a few more elevated pieces in terms of what that might look like if you want to consider gowns. I think gowns are very appropriate for weddings. It's an opportunity too for us to dress up and do something that's a little bit different than just going to a regular event. I think weddings are a great time to bring more of your personality in and just kind of showcase and maybe just kick it up a notch. Also keep in mind that if you find the perfect gown, consider it for an after wedding option if you can have it altered. Maybe it can be shortened to serve you for some dates in the future. So also consider that, and also consider that with regard to your price point. Is this something that you're going to buy and just kind of hold on to for maybe another opportunity? Or is it something that you'll be able to get some wear out of with a few minor adjustments? So the pieces that I'm showing are all from Macy's. I think Macy's has a pretty good selection of gowns, formal wear in general, dresses, as well as some separates. I think that's a great place to shop online as well as in store. There is one in the mix that I find quite nice. And if I needed something for a formal occasion, that would be the kind of look I would go for. Tell me which one you think that is. Leave that in the comments. So let's take a look at Macy's.
This is black and cream, and I love the fishtail hemline on this. It has movement. I do like movement in formal pieces. And there is a V-neck in the back. It's a little bit difficult to see because of my cami. It's flesh tone, but the V-neck is there. And this does offer sequins as well as mesh. So I like that combination. It's pretty formal, I think, with the tiny sequins. So in this particular style, it is kind of form-fitting. It does have a little bit of stretch. It's a little bit fitted, and it is very comfortable. I like this. I like the style of it. I like the cap sleeve there. Just gives a little bit of cover, and it does have the V-neck front, and I think this works. So in terms of price, this is priced at $199. I don't think that's a bad price for what this is. In navy blue, and I think the style of this is more elevated. It feels a bit more structured. It feels a bit more tailored. And it doesn't have shoulder pads. I think that's one thing that would be missing here, but it is collared with the button front, and this also comes with the self belt. Easy enough to remove. I always talk about that with regard to bringing in another style element if you wanted to replace it and wear something a little bit fancier, maybe something with some sparkle. This has a little bit of a pleat detail all around, and by it being collared, it still feels a bit elevated with the somewhat of a taffeta bottom there. It does have some drape. Here I was just kind of getting a feel for what it might look like if it were shortened. So do keep that in mind. I like the detail here with the floral, kind of an applique design, and that feels a bit more elevated. I do like that. And that's the overall look. And it has pockets. In terms of price, a little bit more here at $269. Something to consider. In a mauve color, scalloped edge, lace. It's a two-piece top with the little jacket and the cami, but this is a three-piece set. So a lot of versatility here for something like this with regard to wearing the pieces with other things. So that is a bit of appeal for this style, but the three-piece a little more comfortable maybe in a pant set. This didn't have a price on it, but it is for three pieces. The ombre here on the bottom is very nice. I like the shine. It is belted. I do believe this is designed to belt to the back, but I tied it in front. I think that we'll have some options there, and we like the appeal of that. The top is stretchy. It also has the V-neck in the back and kind of form-fitting on the top. I like that. And the fabric is a bit softer. I like the movement here. And for this particular style, it also features pockets. I do like that. Pardon me, but I did not get the price on this one, but I do believe it was under 200. This one is considerably shorter. I like the style. I like the mesh. I like the sparkle. And this one has the peplum. I do like that. And also features the bell sleeve. I really like the movement of that. This fit really well. However, I needed about 7 or 8 more inches with that peplum. But I do like this style as a shorter option versus the gown. And at $129, a great price.
So hopefully that gave you some things to consider. Several of you have already commented that you have winter weddings coming up. So hopefully this gives you some direction and insight as to a possibility. I even heard from one of you that said that the brown dress that I showed in part 1 was a real consideration in terms of color. As always, consider the temperature, consider comfort, but also consider style. Until next time, everyone, have a fantastic rest of your week. If you have not subscribed already, please do. And I thank you for that in advance. Have a great night.